I told you that in every Scream movie, there's always been 3 noticeable things from every killer. All the way from 1996 to 2023, and just maybe 2026. Now I know that they're always connected to the main character's past in some kind of way, but that's not what I'm talking about. I think there's a simple way to find the killers in Scream. Scream 7 is on its way, and if it also follows the same pattern, this will show how right I am. Can Ghostface really be anybody? I don't think so. These are the 3 main physical traits you might have to look out for when watching Scream 7. Ladies, gentlemen, but probably just gentlemen, this is all you need to find the killer in any Scream movie. Wait, what? What's the problem? What kind of proof is this? I'm not following. What's so bad about this? Well, you're the one telling the viewers to judge someone by the color of their skin. I didn't see it that way when I wrote it down. But I'm right though. In every Scream movie, the killer has always been a slim white person with brown hair. Yeah, okay. You don't believe me? Okay, well then I'll show you. Scream, 1996. Billy and Stu, both slim, both white, both brown hair. Scream 2, 1997. Mickey how do you say that again? Altieri. Yeah, that's what it was. Mickey Altieri and Nancy Loomis, both brown hair, both slim, and both are white. Scream 3, 2000s. Roman, a slim white guy with brown hair. Scream 4, 2011, Charlie and Jill, both slim, both white, and both long brown hair. Scream 5, 2022, Richie and Amber, both slim, both white, and both have brown, yeah, try getting out of this one. Well, 1 out of 8 isn't that bad. I'll let it slide. Thank you. And then finally, Scream 6, 2023. Quinn, Ethan, and the detective guy. Wait a minute. Oh, what is it now? I'm on a roll here. Are you? She's technically a redhead, and this dude's hair is gray. Sure, you might call it a red, but in a way that's technically light brown. I guess. And I'm not done just yet. If you go all the way back to the movie My Best Friend's Wedding, also in 1997, this man in his youth was in fact a slim Caucasian man with, let me hear you, brown hair. Boom! Alright, I'll admit it. Over the years, there has been a consistent physical pattern with every Scream killer. So what you're saying is, I cooked. Well, you cooked ramen. Like that good fancy ramen? Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. I thought if I try to Google it again, I'll have a different result, but no, her hair's black. Darn. But on a serious note, why is every Ghostface identity basically the same? Now, if I had to guess, I think it's because a white person with brown hair is generic enough to not pay attention to so much. Sorry to any white people with brown hair. I'm just trying to make a point here. Also, in Scream 2, Derek was a misdirect in the movie. And why was that? Was it really because he reminded Sydney of Billy? Or was it because he was a slim white guy with brown hair? Coincidence? I think not! Also another white guy with brown hair. But just on the sides. Now, I know what some of you might be saying.
Well, what about the Ghostface in the opening scene of Scream 6? That Ghostface wasn't white or had brown hair at all.
And to that I say, you're right. He wasn't. But here's the issue. He was just a throwaway Ghostface. He wasn't the Ghostface for the final act. That character alone could have broken the entire video. But since he wasn't really the main Ghostface for the movie, his character technically doesn't really count. I know the point of every Scream movie is that
everybody's a suspect!
But if that's really true, how come every killer followed the same cycle for 29 years? Now, do I want to see a black Ghostface? Kinda, but that's not the representation I really need. Now comes the question once again. Can Ghostface really be anybody? By the looks of it, I have to say no. But maybe Scream 7 can prove me wrong. So, as of recording this voiceover, it is currently November 19th of 2025. If you're from the future, comment down below if I was right about Scream 7. Or if you're from the past, comment down below if you think that I will be right. Again, Scream 7 can prove me wrong. But if the killer happens to be a skinny white person with brown hair, I was right all along. Bye everyone, like and share, subscribe, hopefully, it would really mean a lot to me. Also, comment down below if I should make videos in this kind of style. It's very MatPat-like, but I can get used to it. Okay, for real this time. Bye everyone! Every Ghostface all have their different motives, obviously, and the killer can either be a man or a woman. But think about it, in a world where anyone can identify as anything, there hasn't been not one Ghostface that identified as any of the stripes on that flag? Come on, be realistic here. What if you had a big feature or part of your body that you couldn't hide under the costume? Like having a big hairstyle, or maybe having big, personalities that you can't cover up because they're just that big. What about body types? How aren't there any plus-size killers or toothpick killers? If a Ghostface was played by a very skinny person, that's basically a walking coat rack at that point. Or what about height? Not everyone is an average height. Can you imagine if Ghostface was 8 feet tall, or even 3 feet tall? In a small town, that would be pretty easy to find them. Also, not everyone speaks perfect English. And what I mean by that is that everyone has their own way of speaking. So what if you were on the phone as the killer, and then you slip up and say something that only you would say? And another thing, not everybody is American. What if someone in your friend group was Indian, or British, or even Australian? I don't care how good of a voice changer you have, there is no way that it would be able to cover up such a heavy accent.